There's a time and place for everything. There's a time to sow, and there's a time to reap. There's a time for summer, and there's a time for winter. There's a time to grind and work your butt off, but there's also a time to sleep and get adequate recovery and rest. Now your question, or maybe you wondering right now, you're like, why do men choose video games or other things rather than talking to women and fostering maybe a relationship, or just court women, or not even just court, but even just interact with women more than they have in the past? Well, let's get into it. I'm gonna share my keys, my 2 cents on the topic, and hopefully at the end of this video, not hopefully, but definitely, you'll be enlightened on the reality of the fact. Take away all the sugarcoat. It's just straight reality, the bare truth of what's going on right now. Alright, tap in. Bow.
Back, been long been attached, and I know in the end, music's all that I have. You know, swear that y'all some demons, y'all some demons. She said that she loved me, and she needed me.
Hey, what's good with you? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the video. I appreciate you for clicking on this specific video. You know, shout out to the YouTube guys for recommending you this video, or however you found this video. I appreciate you, because you could literally be watching anything on the YouTube platform, anything else online. So the fact that you're here right now, don't leave. Don't leave. I appreciate you. My channel is all about providing you with a daily dose of edutainment that goes to brighten up your day, make you laugh, but also give you knowledge that you can apply to your own personal life and make it better. So y'all already know what the going on. Make sure you subscribe to your channel, because whoever doesn't subscribe to your channel, like the video,
your mom's a hoe.
I'm just saying. Dive that subscribe button, hit the folks not like button too. Alright, no long talk. Why do men choose things such as video games, porn, their own friends, or whatever it is, over women?
You are out of here.
See, the thing is with a lot of things, right, is like, as men, we look for reasons to F with a girl, right? Be like, oh, she's not that good looking, but she has a fat ass, or she has a good body, I'd still smash. You know what I'm saying? And we're always the ones that go out and actually get it, approach girls and do this. But women, on the other hand, are getting inundated on social media, in person, whatever it is, with they're receiving the action. Yeah, they're on the back end, so they look for reasons not to F with certain guys and girls. And the most average looking girl's Tinder, a ton of matches, just bare matches of guys messaging her or whatever it is, right? So girls don't have a lack of options. They have a lack of options that they actually like. Well, what is my main thing right here, right? It is the fact that it requires a lot of effort. A lot of effort. I'm not saying that it's hard, but it's effort. That's all I'm saying. Building a business isn't necessarily hard, but it's effort. More effort than it is to perhaps get a regular job that maybe you're not at the top of the job hierarchy, right? It's more safer. It's more, every 2 weeks you're getting a paycheck. While the ride of an entrepreneur or a person who's doing his own thing, you might make a lot of money this month, but the next month maybe not so much. But there's more of a valley of sorts in terms of your income. So it's effort. It's effort to actually go out there and approach girls and make something happen. First of all, a lot of guys don't think they're good looking enough to get a girl, right?
I'm ugly.
You're ugly and what?
Square?
No, proud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Good. Say it louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Say it louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Looks, money, status, all that LMS, all that stuff, right? So to compensate, a lot of guys will think, okay, so I need to get my money up, I need to dress better, I need to improve my social skills and stuff like that. The reality of all of that is that if you as a guy, you actually go out there enough and approach a fair share of girls, you realize that you're not unattractive. A good amount of girls actually like you. Like, I always talk about my own personal experience, right? When I was trying to get better at talking to girls and improve my overall dating life, I went out for like a month straight, every single day, Monday through Friday pretty much. Make sure I talk to 5 girls every single day. Monday through Friday, that's like 25 girls a week, so about 100 girls a month. And when I did that little experiment of sorts, I realized that on average I could have like 2 or 3 dates every single week of girls I was hitting up, because obviously girls always fall off. One girl's like she's flaky, another girl's like she's not over her boyfriend. One girl's thinking about this, she's thinking this guy might be her boyfriend. So I was constantly talking to girls and really putting myself out there, and realized, you know, I'm a fairly good looking guy to a decent amount of girls. You don't need every girl to effort you. All you need is a small amount of girls that really effort you. So there's the mindset of not being good looking enough, not having enough money, having to improve your social skills, improve like your dressing and how you like build up yourself. So there's a lot of, like, you could say, self-development or self-mastery you have to go through to actually effort a girl and maintain it, whether that be just a friends of benefits or actually a relationship, because relationships take effort. Like, see, as a guy, effort is to actually have the confidence to approach the girl. Then is the effort to actually take her on a date or just hang out, whatever it is, right? Go to a park, get a coffee, a pizza, whatever it is. Then is the effort to actually get it to the point where you guys are having sex, or to the point where you guys end up being in a relationship. But then it's also not just being in the relationship or being with the friends of benefits, but also maintaining that. So there's a lot of effort to deal with a girl, especially when they want to talk about how their day went, right? Between me and the homies, right? We don't really go too deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a guy, when you talk to your friends, right? You guys don't really go too deep in terms of like every single detail of your day. You're just like, how was your day? Good? Anything happen? Nah. Yeah, I just chill with a girl, did some homework, and that was it. That's pretty much a guy's conversation. But a girl's like, oh, you had a date? How did the date go? Was he good? Was he a jerk? Was he nice? All that stuff, right? Anything that we ask about a girl, if you go on a date, is like, is she bad? Can I see a pic? Okay, I see you, fam. That's all we say. We don't really care about. So it's like a lot of steps like a guy has to go through. A lot of like,
3 weeks later, many months later. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new.
A lot of steps, a lot of things that guys go through to talk to a girl, or not even just talk to a girl, but deal with women. The financial cost of like going on dates, multiple dates. If you go on like 2 or 3 dates a week and you are actually spending a lot of money, they say $20 per date, that's a lot of money right there. That's what, $60 a week. If you go on 2 dates a week and do that per month, I don't know, anywhere $100 plus per month just off of dates. Real quick pro tip is to go on cheap dates, like go get a pizza, go get coffee, go for a walk in the park, especially on the first couple of dates, right? You don't want to spend too much money going on dates with someone that you don't really know if you like her. This may be the first and the last time you see each other, so you don't want to go too much. So there's the emotional cost of having to deal with her talking about her day. If you're a girl, you like talking about your day, you like talking about what happened, and you want to know more about what how his day went, and was he good, and stuff like that. So there's the thinking, I'm not good enough. There's the thinking, I need more money, I need to dress better. Emotional cost, you're not baggage, but baggage. or effort to be listening and be attentive and actually care what you're saying and stuff like that. And we compare that to how readily available video games are. Less expensive. Video games don't divorce you. Video games don't take your money, quote unquote. If you want to go to that point, because some people will say, some people in the comments will say video games are less expensive. What, a video game subscription, maybe what, $20, $40 a month, and that's it. But a divorce, all the time spent with your girl rather than doing other stuff, all the emotional energy spent with your girl rather than doing other stuff, is a lot. There's more investment or attachment in comparison to video games. But I will say that because of that investment, it's a higher reward that dealing with a girl does for you than video games typically do for you. And I want to get to this last part, right? Pornography has really changed the game as well. It's the idea of not like, yo, porn does not reject me. Porn does not say, does not flake on me. Porn does not divorce you. Porn does not flake on you. Girls are always, any girl on Pornhub or whatever site is readily available, readily there to fulfill your fantasy or your pleasure, and to gratify you. So like it's a little plug, right? I have a whole free mini course, free mini email series that walks you through how to quit your porn addiction. If anybody watching this has a porn addiction or has an inability to manage how much porn they're consuming, because of the fact I'm not saying that porn is bad typically per se. I am Christian, but for anybody else is out there, it's not necessarily that it's bad, but it's more so how it affects you and how your penis, your manhood down there works. Because of the fact that you become so consumed with porn, you become desensitized to actual sex, or you can't even get off or erect to the sight of an actual girl, whether that be getting hard or staying hard. So if you want to check that out, my free mini course, free mini email series, Truth of Addiction, I'll leave a link to my description in the pinned comment. But back to this, right? There's also the whole like Me Too movement or Me Too thing, right? Some guys think just talking to a girl will get them, make them catch a case or whatever it is, right? So,
do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
There's a lot of barriers that a guy has to go through and really get over these like self-defeating things, self-defeating mindsets, before he even really goes about having quality relationships with girls and success in a dating life, right? I will say for fellas right there, understand that you may have issue getting girls, but women have an issue keeping men interested. That's the whole paradox of his whole thing. All I'm saying is everything requires work. Going up and talking to a girl requires work. Going up talking to multiple girls because girls flake require work. You have to be in a constant cycle of actually putting yourself out there on a daily basis, weekly basis. I'm not saying wait until the weekend, the club or whatever it is to talk to girls. Talk to girls every single day, every single day-to-day life. In the library, when you walk by the street, in the mall, wherever you are, be talking to girls. You're passing by attractive girls that you find on a daily basis. That's where I meet most of my girls. When I talk to girls in passing, at the coffee shop, Starbucks, Tim Hortons, whatever it is, I'm talking to girls on a daily basis. I don't wait for the club. The club is arguably the worst place to actually try and meet a girl, because everybody is bougie, everybody's just a little bit more stuck up than the every day-to-day life, So, what's your takeaway? Everything requires work, pretty much. And video games don't require that much work. Building a business requires work. Maintaining a conversation with a girl and actually progressing it forward requires work. Learning about it, learning how to interact with a girl, how to get what you want out of your dating experience, it requires work. And some people just don't want to. If you don't, just understand that. Let's say you say, oh, I'm about my business, I'm about my career, I'm not talking to girls. Don't deny the fact that you want to talk to girls. I won't say, don't deny that. Don't say girls are a waste of time per se. Girls are not a waste of time. It's like you let girls waste your time. Okay? You let people scam you. You let people waste your time. If you are really tight rope in how you manage your time, no one's gonna waste your time, right? So that's it pretty much, bro. Yeah, God bless, much love, peace and joy, namaste. Always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. What you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're eating doesn't nurture you and make you better, cut it off. Again, check out my free mini course, free mini email series. If you have an addiction to pornography or any type of addiction, marijuana, weed, gambling, whatever it is, I'm here to help you. Alright, fam. Deuces.
Where they are some demons, y'all some demons. She said that she loved me, and she mean it. Tore my heart to pieces, in the pieces. I'm not quick to trust, I don't mean to be conceited.